Hello, this is Ginny Brant with Unleash Your God-Given Healing. Today we're going to look at this question. Does vitamin D help with COVID-19, flus, and viruses? When I was first diagnosed with cancer, my oncologist immediately ordered a blood test, which measured my vitamin D levels. My levels came back at 28 nanograms per milliliter. 3 of my doctors suggested that if my levels of vitamin D had been higher, I might not have gotten cancer. Boy, that's a wake-up call. Research suggests that individuals with vitamin D levels of 40 nanograms per milliliter or more have half the risk of getting cancer than those with levels less than 20 nanograms per milliliter. Technically, my levels were insufficient, but no more. Then I heard doctors recommend vitamin D for flu season and also during COVID-19. So what does the research say about this? Does vitamin D help with COVID-19 and flus and viruses? Well, a research team led by Northwestern University conducted a statistical analysis of data from hospitals and clinics across these countries: China, France, Germany, Italy, Iran, South Korea, Spain, Switzerland, the United Kingdom, and the United States. They were inspired to examine vitamin D levels after noticing unexplained differences in COVID-19 mortality rates from country to country. Specifically, they noted that patients from countries with high COVID-19 mortality rates, such as Italy, Spain, and the UK, had lower levels of vitamin D compared to patients in countries that were not as severely affected. What they found was a significant correlation with vitamin D deficiency. They also found a possible role of vitamin D in reducing complications attributed to unregulated inflammation and, this term we've heard so much during COVID, the cytokine storm. Dr. Vadim Backman and his colleagues at Northwestern found both a strong correlation between vitamin D levels and cytokine storm and between vitamin D deficiency and mortality. The cytokine storm is a hyperinflammatory condition caused by an overactive immune system. Bachman believes that vitamin D enhances our innate immune system and also prevents this overactivation of the immune system. According to Dr. Backman, vitamin D may not prevent someone from getting COVID-19, but our analysis shows it may cut the death rate as much as 50% and reduce complications in those who are affected. This is amazing research. However, in another study found in Nutrients and published in April 2020, researchers outlined 3 ways that vitamin D could prevent and treat not only COVID-19, but also influenza and pneumonia. They found 3 ways. Number 1, by maintaining tight epithelial junctions, which makes it difficult for viruses to penetrate. Number 2, by releasing antiviral polypeptides that can kill viruses within 1 to 2 days. And number 3, by reducing the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines, which can lead to pneumonia. Vitamin D3 is involved in immune system modulation, insulin sensitivity, hormone and neurotransmitter homeostasis, and ensuring calcium absorption in the bones. So what level of vitamin D is optimal? Using the 25-hydroxy vitamin D blood test, and according to Dr. Ray Schilling, below 15 nanograms per milliliter, the immune system is literally paralyzed. We certainly don't want to be here. He also says below 30 nanograms per milliliter, the immune system is insufficient, and this is where I was when first diagnosed with cancer. Don't want to be here either. He says with a level of 30 nanograms per milliliter and above, the immune system is working. That's a good thing. But a level of 50 to 80 nanograms per milliliter has the immune system working optimally. And this is what we want. But he does give some cautions. Above 150 nanograms per milliliter, toxic vitamin D levels start, and above 300, severe toxicity begins. And we want to avoid both of these. All I can say is I want my immune system functioning at optimal levels. But in order to do this, we must have a doctor following us to make sure we don't enter into these toxic ranges. Or we can also order our own blood test independently. By the way, when you order through your doctor, most insurances pay for this test, so please check with your doctor. My oncologist now checks my levels yearly and advises me to keep them between 70 to 90 nanograms per milliliter. Let's be honest, vitamin D is inexpensive for the many benefits gained in preventing heart disease, diabetes, cancer, influenza, and viruses and flus such as COVID-19. Next time you visit your doctor for your yearly exam and do blood work, ask for these levels to be checked, because vitamin D gives us a lot of bang for the buck. Just make sure you get a natural source, not a synthetic source. Did you know that vitamin D had this many benefits? Are you working with your primary physician to make sure your levels are optimal? I hope so, because it's so easy and it's so important and so good for your health. I hope you will subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share it, and click the notification bell so you will know when I post new information. Until next time, here's to your good health, to your immune system working optimally, the way that God created it to work. And may God bless.